Hey Guardians, Ebontis here. Gonna do an Armsday run through here for you guys. Cover the field test weapons, Foundry packages last week, and what to expect for next week. So let's take a look at what Senior Banshee has to offer. For the Zarinea-D this week, number 2's pretty good roll. We've got Braced Frame, which is definitely solid. Huge boosted stability, it's almost maxed, and you give up a little magazine size, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Then you've got Rangefinder to boost range on an auto rifle, always important, so we're always looking for that. And Crowd Control, so bonus damage after you get a kill. So pretty good, paired with the hollow sights for improved target acquisition. You may be able to pair some different perks together reasonably to make a better one, but honestly, this is a pretty solid roll for what you've got, so no complaints here on package 2 for the Zarinea, so enjoy this one. If you still have a Thesan FR4, I'd pretty much keep holding on to it. We're still looking for accelerated coils, so gotta keep waiting on this one. For the Arminius-D this week, we really don't have a god roll. Counterbalance is great, but unfortunately you're looking for Braced Frame down here. The range boost is great on an auto rifle, but unfortunately as this is your bullet hose archetype, it's going to kind of get away from you somewhat quickly if you don't have that stability as high as possible. And Braced Frame is a huge boost to stability, just giving up reload speed, which is pretty much an okay give up in my choice. Also here you've got Last Resort, and this one could be pretty much better with almost anything else. You could do something along the lines of Crowd Control or Army of One, Hot Swap, Relentless Tracker. Most other things are going to be better than this because you're probably not going to be using this gun specifically in trials, for example. It's one of the few times you'll be the last one alive, so probably going to be better. And this also could be the hollow sights, which is going to give you that improved target acquisition, which always helps for those headshots. So in general, this one could be better. Counterbalance, a great perk to have, but needs a little better pairing to make this one worth picking up. So if you want one, number 2, otherwise I'd wait. For the Suros ARI-45 this week, package 1 is the way to go. You've got Rangefinder, paired that with Injection Mold, so boost to stability, kind of balancing out that range loss. And then you've also got Fitted Stock for even more stability. If you put that one with the Suros 28 sights, you've got a pretty solid gun, little boost to headshot bonus, and just good stability across the board with a booster range. So all in all, pretty solid roll. Can't really go too far wrong with this one. Finally, for the Tamar-D, I'll tell you guys, pick up number 2 just so you guys can goof around with Surplus, because next week you can buy the package this week and see what you get again next week, so you're not missing anything by picking this one up. But you get Surplus, which is a boost to ammo capacity, and also how much you find on the ground, so each package you pick up is going to be worth more. Instead of 4 bullets, it might be worth 6 or 8. I forget what it's at now, they may have changed it. You've got the Scout Scope, so you know what to look for there. This is the perk that most people would probably change. Here you're going to be looking for something along the lines of Spray and Play, so when you get your magazine empty, it just reloads even faster. So Spray and Play with Surplus, very, very good for a raid combination. And then over here in this column, you'll be looking for basically just stability to help you out. So something like Perfect Balance or anything along the lines of maybe even Braced Frame. You're going to give up a little magazine with that one, but still nice boost to stability wouldn't hurt, just so you can pump that damage into a boss. And Surplus is going to make your ammo that much more efficient. So if you can hold on to this one, I mean, you could, but honestly, if you just pick this one up and buy the next package, you can see what this one's like, get your marks, spend a little glimmer, and then see what you get next week. As for the field test weapons this week, we've got the Hake test auto rifle. Use it against Cabal. Just go wander around on the patrol. You should be fine. Here you've got the Amalon test rifle. Use it against Vex Minotaurs. These are going to be the red bar Minotaurs. If you go to the Citadel, you'll find a couple of those on the far right-hand side in the back corner. Just wait on those to respawn, make some rotations, and you'll be able to take care of this one pretty quickly. Then you've got the Suros Pulse Rifle, used against Hive targets. If you guys haven't done We've Awoken the Hive mission by now, this is the place to do it. The Suros Rocket Launcher against high-ranking enemies. The best one probably for this is going to be load up the regular Cosmodrome Patrol, go left into that first building. Down below underneath you'll find 3 Hive Majors down there. Wipe those out, come back up, give yourself a minute, let them respawn, and go back down. You can knock this one out pretty quickly in about 4 rounds. Finally here, you're going to have the Hake Test Sniper Rifle. It's going to say make double kills. You can do this pretty much wherever you want. You just have to make a couple quick back-to-back kills. Again, We've Awoken the Hive is a reasonable place to do this one, just because you can have quite a few enemies walk out straight to you, and you get a chance at a lot of double kills. If not there, just go for kills quickly close together, and you'll knock this one out. So all 5 are PvE. Definitely a good time to try and work on your Gunsmith rank for another package. As for the Foundry orders, we've got a couple Suros auto rifles to start. We've got the Suros ARI-41. This will be your faster firing, lower impact, I'm sorry. Not quite your bullet hose, but it's going to be just the stage above that one. It has really good stability and also aim assist, so it's a pretty good base stat to start. You're just going to be looking to boost the range on this one. Look for something like perfect balance, rifled barrel, rangefinder, things like that will be good. Aim assist boost isn't going to hurt, but it's already in pretty decent shape on that one. As for the ARI-45, this is the slower speed auto rifle, so high impact, low rate of fire, but this thing has the highest range of auto rifles basically that you can get from him, and what you'll be looking for is to boost that stability. You've already got solid range, so things like small bore boost the range even more, but getting stability, perfect balance, things like that will help. Keep the range where it is though. You want to keep the range high, so just look for those stability perks on this one. As for the Amilon-Uferin HC4, probably butchering that pronunciation, sorry guys. This is a high impact, almost the ultra high impact, not quite the Judith D, but it's up there with like the Vanity. And this one has pretty solid range for its category, not quite the range of say like IS Luna or Imago Loop, but it actually has really high stability for a very high impact hand cannon. So if you compare that with something like rifled barrel for a range perk, you're going to have a pretty controllable, pretty solid gun. So pick this one up if you're looking for a hand cannon that's going to hit hard, have decent stability. Find those range perks on this one. We might actually be in pretty good shape here. As for the lyudmila-d pulse rifle, you guys know this is the slowest rate of fire, highest impact pulse rifle. These got a little bit of love to go a little faster, but I don't think these have really made it that high in the meta yet per se. I think they need a little bit more love to get where they need to be. So this one may not be quite as high of a priority. You'd have to get pretty much a perfect roll on this one to make it even worthwhile. But as this one still falls with the Hopscotch Pilgrim, it's going to be that slower rate of fire. They're just not quite where they need to be. So this one may just be a lower priority. Finally, the Tamar-D sniper rifle. You guys know this one. Middle rate of fire, middle impact, little higher stats than its brother, the FR4, I'm sorry. And you can get surplus on these, which is great for the raid. As I said, you'll be looking for something like spray and play, so when your magazine is empty, reload even faster. And then a little boost of stability. This thing can actually be really useful in the raid because surplus will let you hold more, let you pick up more. Just going to be very efficient with ammo if you can get that surplus perk. So not too bad on Foundry orders this week. Pretty good. The Tamar-D, again, looking for that raid benefit. The ARI-45 is a great one for range. This one for stability. And not a bad hand cannon here. Lowest priority, I'd put the lyudmila-d at the bottom. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the support as always. If you did enjoy this video, drop a like down below. It helps me out quite a bit. And just check out the main channel. I'll get the guides always coming your way. And as always, just thanks for the support. Keep tuning in. Subscribe on the main channel. I've got plenty of content still to make for you guys, and it just keeps coming. So have a good week. Enjoy Iron Banner this week, and keep working on that raid. I've got to finish up that Orbital Prime quest this week so I can get that one as well. So have a good one. Thank you guys as always.